Good afternoon, Ian Saw, Chairman of TFGA with your weekly wrap. Great to be back home after being in the Gulf for 5 days where it was 30 degrees, now it's 12 degrees, a little bit of a shock, but anyway, we're lambing, so that's all very good. A couple of issues this week. The housing shortage around Australia and rural regional areas is really having a very large impact. Statistics in Victoria alone, there needs to be 600,000 houses built by 2051 in rural and regional areas to keep up with the demand. Tasmania is no different. We know that there's a huge shortage in rural and regional areas in Tasmania, and we know that this is having an impact on farmers because workers on farms are now having to travel distances to get to work, and that's not permanent. It's also to do with those seasonal workers. So in Tasmania, I think that we need to have a change in our planning laws. The planning laws have been around for quite some time. We need to be more adaptive to the new agriculture where there's more intensity, there's more people working, and there's more seasonal workers. So we need to have the planning laws changed that will allow farmers to be able to put on more than one dwelling on a title, would be that transportable or whatever it is. We need to be able to use vacant land to put some houses on. If we want agriculture to be one of the pillars of our economic, social and environmental cornerstone of Tasmania, then we've got to get this right, and it's a degree of urgency that we need to do that. The other issue this week is the ALP have had their conference, and the Australian Labor Party have got a green arm in their membership, and they've been putting forward at this last meeting nothing that could be seen as an attack on farming and the future of farming, where they want to stop native forest logging, they want to ban all land clearing. Like many of these issues that come up, they're not based on science, they're based on emotions. However, it's all been watered down. However, out of with the native forest logging, which many Tasmanian farmers have a large business with, they're talking about transitioning to the deforestation commitments, and there's going to be a rewrite of the forestry policy. Well, in Tasmania, farmers have large tracts of forestry. This is part of their enterprise. It's highly regulated, and any change in that needs to make sure that they're involving the farmers and the end users in rewriting of that policy. Also yesterday that there was a meeting of concerned farmers with the Marinus Link on the Northwest Transmission Line development. We spoke with them. We gave them an update of what TFGA is doing, and again, TFGA has made it very, very clear that the farmers who have some of the best land in the world, not Tasmania, but some of the best land in the world, are not going to forego their land to basically subsidise the cost of having a transmission line through their property. Renewables are incredibly important, and we have to make sure that we get the planning right for all, so there's equity on both sides. Anyway, until next week, take care.